Hello everyone. In some particular cases, with my products you will find a texture guide. And I'm going to show you how to use this texture guide. I have a sample here. I have this roof. And I have on the left the demo, on the right the full perm item. So what you need to do with the texture guide is download it to your computer and then open it with any software that you use to edit your texture. I use Photoshop, so I'm gonna open Photoshop and I have the texture guide here. Now I wanna apply to my roof this texture that I have here. So I copy and paste it in my texture guide. I make sure the texture guide layer goes on top, and then I resize the texture to cover the texture guide. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm gonna use this option in Photoshop. I'm sure whatever software you're using to work with your textures will have a similar option. And what I'm gonna do is to align my texture to the red lines. Okay, that's very simple. Now you can add some, after that you can add some effects if you want to your texture. Like for example, you can darken the edges a little bit, and that will give it that like baked texture look. Okay, I did that very sloppy just for the demonstration right now. So now I'm gonna save. I had to remember to turn off the texture guide layer, and then just save your texture. I have one there, so I'm just replacing it. Now we go back to Second Life, and now we're gonna apply it to my full perm object. As you know, most of my products uses faces, so you can texture with any texture you have. You can create your own textures because it's very easy to texture by faces. You just need to select here in the editing window, select by face, and usually my products has multiple surfaces, so you just need, that's why I include a demo so you can see the faces in the demo, and that's always a guide. So now I'm gonna upload the texture that I wanna use in this face right here. So I'm just gonna do it local so I don't have to upload it. And there is my texture. I always advise my customers to use textures that fit the shape of the surface that you're gonna texture. Like for instance, if you wanna texture these long bars here, I have some wood textures that are like really skinny posts and bars like that. And as you can see, the texture doesn't look stretched out or anything like that. It looks like wood. So sometimes you have to rotate it if you see it like it looks all stretched. you need to rotate it, but that's a good way to texture your objects. Okay, that's everything. Thank you for watching.